YouTube. So this is a video about the Merillat lower torque boxes that is going to be installed in the El Camino. As you guys know, I already have the upper torque boxes. So this is just going to be an unboxing of the lower torque boxes, and also it's going to be a video of me installing them in the car. All right, YouTube. So as you can see, they send you stickers with the with these torque boxes. As you guys know, I put a lot of the stickers on the car to represent the things I've bought. This is not a sponsored video, but it's just me showing the products that I use on my car. And then in the box, it also has a smaller sticker, which I'll probably put on the driver's side windshield. And then it has the bolts and screws for the torque boxes. All right, YouTube. So as you can see, these are the torque boxes here. And they make it where you can line it up with the bottom holes that's on the frame. I'll show you guys that. But these things here are nice. They go in like this. So this is the left, this is the right. And then these screws would go inside here. A moment. Go in here just like this. Having a hard time putting it in there because these holes are a little bit tight. There we go. So it goes just like this here, with the spacer in the middle for the control arms, and then a bolt right here that you can also access from the bottom of it. So you can go up here with the wrench, you just put the nut in there like that, and you can come from the bottom once you put it mounted up on the frame. So yep, these are the Merillat boxes here. All right, YouTube. So as you can see here, we got the torque boxes installed. I probably took a little bit too much off back here, because there's really not any instructions for it. But mostly it'll be welded up in there, and then I'll be able to weld it down here. Right now the jack is in the way, but I'll be able to weld all the way down here and around. That's there. And then I'll show you guys under where the holes line up. These are the pieces I took out of there. So even at the top, I probably could have took a little bit less off. Maybe more at the bottom been taken off. But I took all this off. I might add this top piece back in there just to cover it up. Cover up this section here and just weld it to the top of here. And then down here, as you see, that hole lines up. And the other one, the jack is on it, so I can't show you guys. But so for right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and tack it in. Probably tack it right there. And see if I can get, actually it's another spot up here where I could tack it in. Right here, it's a little bit of a gap, but I think I can get that in there with some welding wire. But pretty much the whole bottom will be welded in. the top will be welded in here. And then if I put that piece back in here, I could just weld it to the top of here. So I'll turn you guys back on once I get that done. But this is exactly how it looks so far. And as you can see, it is straight up and down. I know it looks a little bit crooked from the video, but it is straight up and down. Alright, YouTube, so as you can see, we have it tacked up in there. And as you can read on here, it's 90 degrees. I went ahead and put a control arm in there to make sure I can get up in this hole right here with the wrench. And as you see, I can. And then all I did was I put 2 tacks on there. So that's one. And the other tack is behind the C-clamp right there. I'm going to go ahead and put a tack over here. And then I'm going to go ahead and weld it out. But as you can see, it is level. So it's not leaning forward, inward. It's leaning correctly. So all I have to do is just weld here all the way around. I'm going to try to weld up in here, inside that slit, and then at the top. Then I'll turn you guys back on. Alright, YouTube, so as you can see, we got the torque boxes in, welded at the top, welded there, also welded it here at the bottom of it, and then I have welds all the way around holding it in. So it's locked in place all the way around. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to be getting the other side done and welded in. Like I said, I had one of the control arms in there because once I get my brackets for the rear end, I'll be able to see where I'm going to put my brackets on the rear end. Let me just show you guys right quick. Oh, there we go. As you can see here, this here is the brackets. And I'm able to get get like a wrench inside right there so I can go ahead and tighten up the bolt. I wasn't able to weld on these here because the car is so low to the ground right now, but I believe this is enough welding. I mean, I got it all the way down here at the top, also over there on the inside right there, and right there. So I believe that should be good enough. Once I start working on the cage work, that's going to go back here and connect to the upper torque boxes. Once I get the frame basically back together, I'll take it off the frame and I'll go ahead and pretty much I may powder coat the frame or just paint it again. But just going to give you guys a look. Alright, YouTube. Gotta crawl up under here. But so we're gonna work on this side of the car since we're done with that side. Like I said, it's kind of real easy. All you have to do is line up the the holes that's in the bottom of it right here. Because I'm doing this on the floor, it's a lot harder. But let's say if I was, had the car on the lift, pretty much all you're doing is you're trying to line up the holes. I know you guys can't see right now. I showed you guys on the other one. I'm just going to show you this part of pretty much cutting this out. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's like a gouge right here because of the old control arm mounts. So you kind of could just start from there. Because with me lining this up, it's almost there. The back part, I'm going to try to cut less than I did on the other side. Just because I kind of want to fill that in, which I might go ahead and put a piece in here to fill that in. But on this side, I'm going to go ahead and start just cutting right here. And then I'm going to cut closer on the back end. I actually could show you guys the pieces I got from the other side. If I can find it. One moment. Let me look for it right now. Okay, so like I was saying, I have the old pieces. I'm gonna try to cut less. You see here, it's a gouge right there. That's where the old control arm was. So what I'm gonna do is on the other side, I'm gonna cut where the gouge is, and then I'm going to on the back side of it, like over here, I'm gonna cut less, probably probably in this section here, because I want to be able to weld it to the back of the mount. But actually, changed my mind on that just now. What's going to end up happening on this side is, just like the other side, I'm going to have I don't know if you guys can see it down there, right here. That's the cross member bar. This is not the one I'm going to use because that's an 1 3/4, but the 1 5/8 one, 5/8. I'm going to go ahead and mount it behind there, but that'll be in a later video. And then I'm going to run some bars that connect them. So I'm going to go ahead and just basically make this template again. This is the bottom piece. It goes like this here. So it goes just like this. Yep, right here. So it goes just like this together. I'm going to go ahead and do that to the other side so you guys will be able to see me do that. I'm going to move you guys a little bit closer. All right, YouTube. So as you can see, we got both torque boxes in. I use this angle iron. Well, actually, yeah, actually it's metal. Use this metal here, straight across both. And as you can see there, it's leveled. So I got that one in. This one was already welded. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and tack that one in. Once I get that tacked in, I'm going to keep the level on there so I can see if it moves any. But this one I did a lot better. The front part I'm able to get a little bit of weld on there. Not like that one, I got a gap in that one, but this one, I got some space right there to weld. Only thing is, this right here comes out a little bit more than the other one did. The other one was more under it, so I may have to just adjust that a little bit. But I'm going to go ahead and get a tack on there, and then I'll see what I can do about this here. Because at the bottom of it, as you can see, it's pretty much leveled together. So I'm going to keep it like that. I even have the other side, as you can see, lines up. So we're going to just go ahead and tack that in because it's in there correctly. So go ahead and tack that in, and I'll turn you guys back on once I'm done with it. All right, YouTube. So as you can see, I got both of them welded in. This is the one I showed you guys I was working on. I still need to fill in the caps. You see I welded some of it, but I just really didn't do up under there because I'm up under the car and on the ground. I got this one fully welded in, but again, I'm just gonna go back over all of those once I get the frame off the car. So like I was saying with this number one bar, this is an 1 3/4. I'm gonna get the 1 5/8 one, and it's gonna be like right here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a tube that go from the cross member to the back of the torque boxes on both sides, and then as far as the cage, there'll be another number one bar that's in here that goes over the main, like the tunnel inside of the car, and I'll connect that to the harness bar that goes here, that goes like right there, and then I'll connect that to the top of the torque boxes, and then I'll connect from here down back to the number one bar that's under the car. All right, YouTube. So that's the video of me installing the Merillat lower torque boxes. Um, those things are pretty easy to install, even the upper one. When I first put it on the car, it was really easy to install. I really like them. I went with those because I already had the uppers, so I had to get the lowers. And also, guys, what I found out, this is not a sticker. This is a magnet. I know earlier in the video I said I was going to put this sticker probably on the driver's side, but this is not a sticker. It's a magnet. I'm going to go ahead and use this on like the refrigerator or something like that. But again, guys, thank you for like, commenting, and subscribing. Continue to watch the videos, share with someone. Like I said, I'm not using a big name shop to do the things I want to do. I want to learn. Possibly can do it for one of you guys. If you're in the North Carolina area, possibly, do some work for you guys. Just let me know. We'll start moving on to the cage, which I got to get a tube bender and got to get a lot of tubing. So we'll move on to that. And once we're done with that, then we'll be moving on to the more important things to get the car running and working on the inside of the car. But again, like I said, thanks for like, commenting, and subscribing, and continue to watch. Make sure you share. Make sure you leave a comment. My welding's getting better. I've had a bunch of comments before about my welding. Like I said, I'm just learning. You can too. If you have any pointers on the way in which I should do some things, just let me know in the comments. Or if you follow my Instagram, you can also send me a message on there. Like I said, thanks for watching. See you guys later.